He who steals an egg will steal an ox. One always goes back to one's roots. Don't try to do two things at once. The vestment does not make the monk. Something is unknown now, but will become clear in the future. The only way to find out is to wait and see. Each person prioritizes their own interests, and their unique perspective on life guides how they interact with others, set goals, work, and live. Expect poison from standing water. A badly acquired good never benefits. For the young hunter, an old dog is needed. After the rain, good weather. Do what you believe is right. Don't pay attention to what others have to say about it. People who are too stubborn or caught up in their own self-assertions pay no attention to others' advice. If youth knew, if age could. A door must be opened or closed. One should leave nothing to chance. A debt paid is a friend kept. Don't sell the bear's hide before you've killed the bear. Money cannot buy happiness. Only fools never change their minds. We don't teach the old monkey to make a face. Only the truth hurts. Revenge is a dish best served cold. To win without risk is a triumph without glory. Don't put the cart before the oxen. You are never served better than by yourself. It is by forging that you become a blacksmith. To a valiant heart, nothing is impossible. A scalded cat fears cold water. Slow and steady wins the race. Those who look alike get together. Only those who do nothing never fail. A leopard cannot change its spots. When given a horse, don't examine its teeth. You cannot reason with someone who's not interested in the truth. What is bad for some people brings happiness to others. Fortune smiles upon the audacious. Every truth is not good to tell. More is expected of those who have received more. All grown-ups were once children, but only few of them remember it. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed. I must endure the presence of a few caterpillars if I wish to become acquainted with the butterflies. The eyes are blind, one must look with the heart. It is the time you have spent on your rose that makes your rose so valuable. The most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched, they are felt with the heart. To forget a friend is sad. Not everyone has had a friend. Sometimes there is no harm in putting off a piece of work until another day. Let your dream devour your life, not the other way around. The time for action is now. It's never too late to start. Even though human life may be the most precious thing on earth, we behave as if there was something of higher value. It is in your act that you exist, not in your body. You are your act as yourself, and there is no other you. Love does not cause suffering. What causes it is the sense of ownership, which is love's opposite. True happiness comes from the joy of deeds well done, the zest of creating things new. As for the future, your task is not to foresee it, but to enable it. Make your life a dream and a dream a reality. You cannot plant an acorn in the morning and expect that afternoon to sit in the shade of an oak. To be a man is to be responsible, to be ashamed of miseries you did not cause, to be proud of your comrades' victories, to be aware when setting one stone that you are building a world. It seems that perfection is attained not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing more to remove. Love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. Each man carries within him the soul of a poet who died young. True happiness comes from the joy of deeds well done, the zest of creating things new. What makes the desert beautiful is that somewhere it hides a well. A single event can awaken within us a stranger totally unknown to us. To live is to be slowly born. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Happiness is like those palaces in fairy tales whose gates are guarded by dragons. We must fight in order to conquer it. It is much more difficult to judge oneself than to judge others. If you succeed in judging yourself rightly, you are indeed a man of true wisdom. Pure love and suspicion cannot dwell together. At the door where the latter enters, the former exits. Only a man who has felt ultimate despair is capable of feeling ultimate bliss. It is rare that one can see in a little boy the promise of a man, but one can almost always see in a little girl the threat of a woman. Life is a storm, my young friend. You will bask in the sunlight one moment, be shattered on the rocks the next. What makes you a man is what you do when that storm comes. Paris was not made in a day. All's well that ends well. It is better to prevent than to heal. He who takes it slow and steady travels a long way. He who has land has corals. There's no substitute for experience. All the glitters is not gold. Give some, keep the rest. He who does not move forward moves backward. No one is as deaf as the one who does not want to listen. Little by little, the bird makes its nest. Once the first step is taken, there's no going back. Whoever laughs last, laughs best. Every cloud has a silver lining. Small streams form great rivers. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Nothing should be left to chance.